We put so much pressure on ourselves to be the best example possible for our children in all the ways. We all want to be the best example possible for our children, right? Like we want to teach them that they are wonderful just the way that they are. We want to teach them how to live healthy lives, how to eat great food, how to have an active lifestyle that they enjoy, and how to be content with the present moment. But something that I want to allow us all to kind of live in is that if we want to be examples for our children, we know that we can't just tell them to do something, like tell them you are wonderful just the way you are, if we can't believe that about ourselves. So what I would love to talk to you about today is the power of positive affirmations, particularly while you're moving, so during exercise or doing some sort of rhythmic movement, and why the act of positive affirmations can help us to be better parents and to raise more compassionate, aware, empathetic children. So what is a positive affirmation? A positive affirmation is a simple statement, a simple, clear statement made in the present tense, and it's something that elevates you in a way. It could leave you feeling a little more content, joyful, grateful, just something that lifts you up and allows you to live more deeply within your truth. So one of my favorite places to start is just an I am statement. So I am, and then fill in the blank. For example, if money is something that you feel like has been a sticking point or a struggle point in your relationship or your personal life or your family's life, it could simply be I am abundant. One of my go-tos for a lot of women, and one of my favorite mantras in the Strong Mama movement program that I created, is I am enough. Because as women, we've been socialized to believe that we need to do more, be more, have more, be better, look better, all of these things, be better parents, in order to be some idealized version of ourselves. But when we can really soak in, when we can really know, I am enough, just as I am, think about how we can really teach that to our children, because we are the walking, talking, living example of self-compassion and self-acceptance. So when and how do you take on positive affirmations, right? You probably would feel a little bit silly just saying them to yourself in the mirror. What I recommend doing is incorporating them into your workout routine or your yoga routine. So the neat thing that I feel like we don't even talk about enough, the neat thing about movement is you get into this rhythm, especially when your breathing kind of takes on a certain rhythm, your body is moving in a particular way, your brain slips into a beta wave state. When you're able to pair that beta brainwave state with a positive affirmation, your whole mind, body, spirit soaks in that truth that much more quickly. It accelerates your ability to learn and to believe something like I am enough. And beta waves help us with motory function. It helps us to learn how to do certain movements, repetitive movements, but it also helps us with learning in general. So any new information that you want to soak in to your mind, your body, or your soul, when you're in that beta brainwave state, it's like accelerating learning in all kinds of ways. Studies have shown that there are 3 techniques that help you to get there the quickest. One is through breath work, breathing, conscious breathing. The second is meditation, and the third is yoga. And I would like to actually extend a 4th option I'd like to give you, and I'd like to show you a little bit of today, is to incorporate positive affirmations into your workouts. It's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone, except it's like, elevating yourself in 2 different ways with the same activity. While I am affirmations are a great place to start, I'd like to introduce you to another type of positive affirmation, which is a mantra, which is again just a statement that you're repeating to yourself over and over again when you're in that ideal brain state. And this mantra is peace, love, joy, gratitude. Peace, love, joy, gratitude. And I don't know about you, but sometimes for me, just saying something, just naming something, helps me to cultivate it or bring it closer into my being. So I'd love to show you through just 4 simple movements how you can start to incorporate positive affirmations into your life and into your workouts. And these don't have to be complicated. They can be quite simple. It could be just part of your 1-minute warm-up, or one of my new favorite things to do is to do just like a 5-minute no mat needed yoga flow at the beginning of my day when my child is just like running around like a crazy person. So I'll show you a great example of how to use this, and I would love to hear how you incorporate this into your workout, your day, and your life. I'll show you 4 different types of movements or workouts with this same affirmation so you can have a crystal clear idea of how to incorporate your own personal positive affirmation into your workouts moving forward. It's incredible. It's so simple too. So what we'll do here is bring in peace, love, joy, gratitude into each movement. So beginning, let's inhale, raising the arms up towards the sky, peace. Exhaling, forward fold, love. Inhale, rising halfway up, joy. Exhale, releasing, feeling gratitude. Inhale, rising up, peace. Drawing the hands to the heart, feeling love. Sweeping the arms overhead, joy. And folding in half, gratitude. Let's do this just once more. Inhale, rising up, peace. Releasing, love. Rising up with joy. And drawing the hands to the heart, gratitude. When we think about mindfulness and pairing it with movement, yoga probably comes to a lot of our minds, but I want to show you a couple of other options where you can bring more mental engagement and presence and joy into any type of workout. If you've ever done a plank row or a shoulder press in a plank, you know how challenging this movement can be. So I love incorporating peace, love, joy, and gratitude into this motion. So I would row peace, press love, row joy, press gratitude, and just repeat. And here's another beautiful option: squatting peace, lunging love, squatting joy, lunging gratitude. I figured out that I could do these pockets of time workouts throughout my day, and when you incorporate affirmations into them, it's a wonderful way to get a mindful moment to yourself without having to leave your kids. Finally, one of my personal favorites: peace, love, joy, gratitude. Peace, love, joy, gratitude. You can chant this one out loud with the baby. They love it. My hope for you is that through this practice, through intentional movement and positive affirmations, you'll be able to demonstrate the same kindness to yourself that you give every day to your children. And my goodness, what an example you'll be setting for them in the process.